I think it's been out for a little while. I had some friends a while back that were playing like the beta of it and stuff. But yeah, it's been out for a little while. It's newer, definitely. It's not like a classic, but yeah, way too many games. I'm playing this. I got to finish up Other Side, and then I also have. Um, oh no. Okay, no, it's fine. It's not the land I wanted to play. I have this. I started Mythgard. I'm playing some Apex right now. Got to finish the Other Side so I can start Octopath Traveler. It's just there's too much going on. Too much going on. I think that's fine. Nice, good win. What did they call? Uro Titan of Nature's Wrath. That's fine. Um, let's play a Triumph and pass here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Apex is a lot of fun. Okay, so we can't do anything about that. I am going to pay 2 life here, just in case they decide to cast something. We can draw his Disruption. Okay, so they're not going to kill Narset, which is fine. I don't think the opponent seems to understand. I just need to find that sweeper. Like Meddling Mage is pretty decent, but I don't know. In Historic, I haven't found it to be that good. It's just so easily removed, and then it does nothing. So it's like a 2 mana 2/2. If you're playing a deck without removal, it's pretty good. But every deck that you're gonna play has like a solid amount of removal, like between. Um, oh, you got yourself a little savior. There we go. We'll counter that. It gives us something to do. This card sucks. This card sucks. I just wanted to stress that to you guys how bad that card sucks. 38 wins lifetime. Holy crap. I have like 2 or 3 wins. Okay, so now the opponent just loses. So the opponent doesn't get to draw any cards, so keep that in mind, because they already drew their card for the turn. Oh no, they got that. That's so good. I can't believe they hit that. That was a nice move there. We have 8 mana. That's enough. I don't need to shock myself. Well, let's play some games today or tonight. Let's get that up to 40 wins. Sure. That can resolve. We have Sweltering Suns again, so that's fine. That's fine. I assume that's probably what they would call, and that's why I was debating playing Torrential Gear Hulk right now and just abrading, but it's not really worth it. I got 2 Growth Spirals that I can play instead. Yeah, let's see what we get with Spiral number 1. Land, cool. Let's see what else we get. Another Gear Hulk, okay, pretty good. Let's counter that. Alright, so opponent's facing down lethal. That's fine. Yep, seems fine. Tailsend's not that great against them. Not that great. They need to find like a deputy. Good on them for ripping a Coco off the top though. Yeah. Are you free today? I'm going to be playing some Apex if you're free this afternoon or tonight, one of the two. Under pressure. Nice. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. They almost got there with this little like deck though. That's pretty nifty. They're mostly alright, so they're just splashing green for Coco. So I've seen this kind of list before. So let me just bring in some angers. Tails End doesn't really do anything. D-Stroke is a little bit better. Gargaroth's fine too. Probably don't need a Pact. Maybe one Narset's gone. Something like this seems probably close. I just gotta keep their stuff off the board, is all it is. Come on, Tyrael. We've all played Diablo. We know what's going on here. Speaking of which, Diablo 4. I haven't been keeping up to date with it, but it better be damn good. It's been a long time. I'm excited for it. I miss looter games. I guess we've been playing some Borderlands 3 lately, but not really as much. I love it. It's a great game. Borderlands is fantastic. It just doesn't quite grasp my attention the way that Diablo does. But can't complain. Other games like Path of Exile and stuff just don't cut it for me. Waiting on your opponent. Of course they're gonna play. It's the biggest advantage you get in Magic. There we go. Okay, so hand's not fantastic. It's okay though, because we can just do a Triome into Triome, and then we have Sweltering Suns. So if they've established a board presence by then, we can Suns them. We got an Abrade too, so that's a good draw. If we flood out, we have Valakut's Awakening that we can bottom some of these lands and find something more useful. So, not a bad spot. Meddling Mage, sure. We saw how good that was last game. Sure. So we're going to pay 2 here just so we can Valakut's Awakening on their turn. Alright, we just got hit with so many more lands. So that's kind of a bummer. That's kind of a bummer. What? Creatures my opponent controls come in tapped. That's just not very nice. Okay, so Sweltering Suns. Land go. So 1 card away from being able to bring back Uro, which is good. It's good. Alright. Okay, interesting. They're just trying to build up that mage. That's like I said earlier, that's kind of like the upside to Lotus Field sacking lands, is it fills your graveyard super fast for Uro, which is exactly what we want to do. Okay, Deputy works. So they probably have a company. We have 9 mana. So they don't have a company. That passed really fast for them to have a company. You can call like one thing. I have like 5 different cards I could play right now that are very good. They called the Braid again. Okay. Interesting choice by the opponent. So we actually have 11 mana. Sure. Blood Sun doesn't matter, or Blood Sun doesn't matter at this point. You can kill one of my Gearhawks, which is just fine. The beats are coming. Let's draw a card. Thanks, card. Oh, pass turn. Oh, I hate when they do this. There we go. We got it. So that deck is like a 0 threat. I don't think that deck is worrisome to us. But like I said, I appreciate Meddling Mage being jammed into decks. It's a sweet card, especially in older formats. But I don't know, just in Historic, taking like your turn 2 to call a spell that your opponent might have in their hand, and that's easily negated by like a removal. It just, to me, it doesn't seem worth it. And not just for this deck, for most any deck that you play against. Like there's some form of 2 mana removal or 1 mana removal that they have to take care of it. Especially playing against black, Fatal Push does not feel good. We can keep it. I'm not excited, but we can keep it. We play Droid's Disruption on 1, followed by Breeding Pools into Lotus Field. Especially since we're playing the Artifact deck. We could just lose and just pack the negate on turn 1. That's the way I like to do things. Yeah. They're going to be able to get their 2 drop off, and then it's pretty much GG. Oh wait, no, it's the same deck. Okay. I thought we were playing the Aura's deck, which is not good for us. So again, here we cut, oh man, why do all my lands have to be tapped? Here again, we cut the tail's end. We go down on the Narset. We bring in the sweepers. Yep, they can perfectly play around Jwari's Disruption there. It's fine. But yeah, off to a bad start. Too much blue in our hand, not enough red. Oh, and we got so punished. We got so punished by not playing Jwari's Disruption on 1 like I intended. Okay, so I'm gonna actually counter that, because if we draw a sweeper, we can at least clear most of the board. It's like a real shitty way to use that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Let's hope we draw a sweeper off the top here, otherwise we just lose. Yep, we lost. Too many dead cards in our hand game 1, but... Alright, so we bring in the Angers. Our braids are good. Tails end are poop. So we want to get rid of those. We don't need packs either. Elder G's seem like they're probably a decent addition. Disdainful Stroke's not really good. Ether Gust not good. Pack's not that great. Maybe I'll just bring in a Typhon. A lot of not good cards against them. But we also have 9 sources of removal in the main deck, not including the Commit to Memory. We go first. Nice, Soul Warden. We'll pay 2 for this. That way we can abrade this turn. Okay, so next turn we can Elder Gargroth, which is really going to be tough for them to get through. I say that now, and they have like an Ajani's Pridemate, who's just like a 4/4 already the turn he comes down. Commit takes care of them pretty well too, which we didn't draw. We need to draw 1 of the 6 sweepers that we have in our deck. Alright, well, Epiphany is fine. At least we can bounce things with Epiphany. Which we might do now because the opponent is tapped out. And if they're not tapped out, then they can give it protection from blue, and we wouldn't be able to bounce it. So just gotta wait till they're tapped out. See how they want to block. Oh, they have more. They just have like infinite amount of little dudes. Just infinite little dudes. So we're going to see what we draw. We're just going to cycle Typhoon for 0. Okay, so we hit a land. Well, we can't take 11 here, obviously. Alright, well, we got a Torrential Gear Hulk, so we're fine. We have 3, 6, 9 mana, so we can Uro. So here we just Gear Hulk and we Sublime Epiphany. Yep, they figured it out. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so we eventually hit some of our sweepers, which were good. They did the thing. Yeah, with that said, you always have to be careful. Just trying to give things protection from this, protection from that, sneak through, kill you. They're not things that we want to do. Who's going to be on at 2 o'clock? And I can take us over there. Alright. I know who we're going to go say hello to. I know. Once we're done with this. Opponent goes first. Okay. So if we get really lucky and we go Growth Spiral, if we get really lucky and they tap out for like, yeah, 2-drop and a 1-drop, then we're in a great spot. If they don't, then we're screwed. Okay. So they're going to be able to give one guy indestructible, which is fine. But they won't be able to do it both ways. So we're not in the worst spot possible. We're also not in the best spot possible. Alright, we have second anger, so that changes things. We get a little bit better there. So now in response to them sacking the Selfless Saver, we're going to abrade that. Another Pride Mate? And we're top decking nothing. One land and we're online though. Like one land and we're good to go. You can take 1 damage here. I'm putting the bet on the fact that we draw something useful before the opponent does. It's like the top half of our deck is significantly better than theirs. Sure. All right. No, we should win. Now I think that we're in a spot that we win this game. Hey, God, how's it going? Thanks for jumping on in here. Good game. Yeah, I like our